Hello and welcome! I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is the 7th episode of our Let's Play the Republic of Genoa playthrough. I am still suffering from my sore throat from yesterday, so I apologize for the somewhat lack of enthusiasm. I'll try to be enthusiastic and all that, but my throat is still quite sore. So, where we left off last, we had added some people to our special interest board. Look forward to seeing things happen with them. Take a quick brief survey of the world. Looks like the culture has not changed much. We are going to see some of this start to convert. My Physite's still somewhat abundant up in the north here, but being converted. How is this Seljuk invasion going? Alright, so the invasion has apparently ended, and now he's just dealing with the war. Oh, nope, I apologize, I was looking at the wrong guy. The invasion is still in favor of the Shah, but not nearly as much. And 100% in favor of the Berabe. So it looks like the highest titled person, the Shah, I could have sworn this was Khan or Sultan or something before. But he's about to get replaced by this war. And when that happens, then the Emperor of the Byzantines, this 15-year-old, is going to be dealing with another person instead. At the same time that he's defending against that invasion, he's also got the holy war with Georgia. Apparently Georgia declared a holy war on this target. So we'll see how the Byzantine Emperor handles it. Novgorod, Rostov are currently both at peace. Sweden's holy war has been concluded. Looks like they won. Yep, so they've expanded some of their land over there, taken some land from the pagans, the Sumenuskos. Let's see, did the Scottish War end up resolving? There's a truce. How is it that... I thought the last time we were looking at this Duke had Norway's support, yet he is not currently at war. Interesting. So the war against King Duncan II was won. Did he not put himself on the throne and just put a different person? One thing we can do, we can check the title history on kingdoms and duchies and counties. You can always check the history here. So we can see King Malcolm died and King Duncan was placed. What was that war? The Islander claim on Carrick. Oh, okay, he wasn't actually trying to take the throne, he just wanted some land. So apparently he had a claim for some of this land. Let's use the find title interface, we can find Carrick. He probably had a claim, I'm guessing, on the Carrick, on the county of Carrick here, and he attacked the king in trying to take that county. So if I made a mistake before saying he had a claim on the throne, I apologize. So that war was done. Gosh, can you believe that? So that all of Norway came in to help this little guy try to get a county. Meanwhile, he's dealing with these other wars, and hopefully we'll see what happens to him. France is doing nothing. Genoa is kicking butt. Surprise, surprise. And with that, we shall continue. So we did just start building the new holding, this 3rd level palace. Give us 3 more trade post limit. I'm not going to land any more of my adult male members. I am going to be consistently trying to check this dynasty screen just to make sure we got them all married. Yeah, so we want to battle, that's good. I do wish there was, is there not an expand all button somewhere? Wouldn't that just make sense? You give me all these buttons, but you don't give me an expand all button. So these two are too young. I wonder if I can revoke your title back. Sorry, Navarin. I shouldn't be talking like that. How old are these boys? I'd like to see them come of age soon so we can get some more trade posts. But, oh well. Let's just worry about our holy war. Our annual income is decent, 245 gold a year. We're paying a decent amount to mercenaries, very small amount to family dues. I feel like we play over here, but our main base is actually over here. I've kind of ignored it. for the most part. And Genoa relative to Pisa and Venice, let's do a quick check on that. Looks like Venice is currently making 171 a year, and Pisa is making 190, so we are winning that battle. And might as well also check out our rival up here, Gotland. Oh, is it the Republic of Gotland, 129. So we are winning, even though they have the huge bonus of 50% excess income from having the game difficulty set to very hard. So they get an extra 50% income, but we're still beating them, which is good. Not quite 10 years into the game, and we're already taking the lead. Hopefully we can snowball. I accidentally let him take that land back, apparently. And how much money do we get each month? I might consider getting some more mercenaries just to make this easier. I'll go ahead and get rid of all of those. I can't believe I have no marshal. How terrible is that? And why do I have no valid ambitions? Oh, I already have one. I'm trying to improve my intrigue. Alright, so the Second Barcelonian Holy War for Granada has ended. The Emir lost. Why am I finding out about that? Is it because you are this guy? Yes. He was apparently in that war. The Duke of Barcelona is the one who was at war. He won, and he was attacking Granada. So he just got, looks like that county down there. Okay. So we found out about that. This guy didn't actually lose any land, but he was in the war. So we'll get a lot more notifications, and I'm going to try to be a little bit slower in my gameplay just because I'm trying to get some more engagement here with the multiple people who are special interest and all that. Ooh, what's this? What are you guys doing now? Defending against Count Urgel. Alright, so he's defending against this guy. Apparently this guy thinks he can take on 1 county versus 3. Makes sense. It's brilliant. I've got that sore throat where it hurts to cough, it hurts to swallow, and you feel like you always have to swallow, but you can't because it hurts. You know what I mean? My wife is my spy master. I'm going to change that. Navarin wants to be spy master, so let's go ahead and do that. Just don't kill me, you little conniving person. You like me a lot, so I don't think that we have to worry about that too much. Go ahead and scheme in the main area. It's fine. Just see if you can find any plots. Like your plot to kill me. You probably want to kill me because I'm your heir, don't you? It's probably what you're thinking. You're thinking if I kill him, I'll get all that money. And, you've got plenty of money. You don't need my money. What are you doing anyway? Why don't you convert the culture? Yay! So this is a good reason for special interest. So Emir Ali died, which means that his son is now the owner, and my truce, if we go to the diplomacy screen, we can see I have no truces. I had a truce with the Emir, the dad, not with the son. So I can now declare another holy war on this guy as soon as we're done with that. So we will continue to expand. But it looks like we do need to get some more mercenaries in order to keep this snowball going. These ones are depleted. Most of the small ones have actually been hired out and depleted. Looks like Venice is using some. Gosh, the city of Veglia has actually hired mercenaries all on its own. Can you believe that? Look at that. Faliero hired some mercenaries. What are you guys up to? What's this Faliero guy doing? He is in the Venetian-Croatian War for the coast of Split. So this individual patrician of the Venetian Republic, all on his own, has enough money to hire mercenaries, and he's actually warring over the coast of Split. So he's trying to expand the realm all on his own. That's pretty good. I wish my patricians would do that. You lazy bastards. Looks like this little guy got called into the war now too. He's going to start sieging down my weak little city. I need more money. Need more money so that I can hire better mercenaries. Come to my attention that the Chancellor of Parma has bribed and threatened his way on behalf of the Count Oberto. Alright. Whatever. Even if you get a claim, it's not going to matter. So Count Oberto of Parma. So that is this guy here. He's got 3 counties apparently. He's now got a strong claim on the grand city of Genoa, just like the Duchess. But doesn't matter unless they actually attack. And they're not going to attack because we've got more strength than they do. Lord Mayor Folco of Cataluyud has founded the Independence faction. That is a random character. That's not anyone that's special. Why do you want independence? What's your problem, dude? You're the only person in there. Probably just based on distance, I'd guess. Patrician Scara. Any reason for me to do something bad to you? Well, I can imprison you, so I think I will. He managed to avoid my guardsmen and fled the court to the court of Serene Doge Domenico II. Okay. Well, that's curious. What happens? So, alright, so, well, that's fine. So he leaves and now his son becomes the patrician. Well, that's too bad. Did you take all your money? You did. And I get the imprisoned penalty even though I didn't actually imprison you. Alright, whatever. I mean, you can leave. I was hoping to take your money from you, or really my ultimate goal was to just put him on, to put the boy on the, put the boy into power, so he ended up doing what I wanted anyway. Now he has taken back some of the holdings we've already assaulted. That's okay. As soon as we finish this county, I can just go back. The levies will all be very weak as he recaptures it. In fact, he might not even be able to get through the castle before we return. But even if he takes it, every time you win a siege, you get money equivalent to the base tax rate of the holding. So if he does siege it back, since it's his holding, he doesn't actually get any money. I don't lose anything for it, but when I take it again, I get 4.2, 8.4, and 12.4 gold. So I'm perfectly fine with him taking it back, because I'll just siege it again immediately. And let's see, how are we looking on mercenaries? $150 gold for the Navarrese company. Be a good commander. Yeah, he's pretty good. Should probably hire those. I'm going to be at war for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and hire these guys. Get them on board. We're going to have them come back here and defend this land. Oh, apparently I forgot about that. Let's get them over there. Not much has really happened with our little characters here, but that's okay. Soon, right? Soon. TM. I'm going to disband my levy. We don't pay any money for it. We'll keep the vassals' armies up. He's actually running away. Alright, fine. In that case, get on the boat. Anytime now, Mr. Duke, you can just surrender. We've got more money than you, we've got more power than you. There's just no reason for you to try. Is there a river? There's not. Good. We'll combine the men, and we'll cross, and we will deliver another victory. Doing pretty good on income. I'd like to upgrade some of these other holdings, too. You know, this city is very unupgraded. We could get, like, the town market for just 100 gold. It's pretty significant. Still got my steward. Some random guy. Improving building speed. So now would be a good time to be upgrading these holdings. All of them are pretty good to upgrade except for the primary holding in case we lose. And then one thing I want to warn you about is be very cautious with doing the small arsenal upgrade in the current patch, because even though it's an awesome upgrade, it for some reason it gets destroyed when the Doge changes. So it's a bug that's being talked about in the forums right now. I don't know how that missed the patch, but it did not get fixed. And it looks like they also didn't fix the fact that when a new patrician family takes over, the old patrician family starts with 5 upgrades, the new patrician family doesn't get any, so they're always at a disadvantage. Pretty unlikely for anyone to win except for me. And I will assault now that we're pretty much all mercenaries. Might as well. Go a little bit quicker here. I want to try to win this war this episode. Assault, assault, assault. And assault. Assault, assault, assault. Click, click, click. Assault. I'm going to take some losses on this one. Ratio's not quite as good, and it's got a high fort level. Fort level of 4, but we still got it. Fend off this army, and he should surrender probably in the next couple seconds. As soon as I crush this last army. Alright, Domenico has now reached the age to be educated, so let's go ahead and do that. He is a direct close heir, he's my son. So we can get some relationship out of him. Alright, Navarin, let's see what you do. See if you can do a good job with him. Don't mess him up. I know I stressed you out earlier. Yeah, you're not stressed anymore. Good. Don't get stressed out again. It's not a big deal. Just raise the boy. Don't do anything naughty. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get the town market going there. I do want to see if also... Yeah, nope, not going to do that. The town market's a pretty logical upgrade because you get a lot of money for it. Real quick, I just want to go through that math. I'll show you how efficient it is. So you only pay 100 gold. It increases your base tax income by plus 2.5%. If we go here, we can see that the current base tax of this city is 14.7. It's modified by a positive 14.9% trade zone bonus and the trade practices technology effect. So roughly 25% increased income. So that 2.5% times 1.25 would take us to 31.25, or 3.125 extra gold per year. And then if we look at the domain benefit, we have 68% increase on top of that from our stewardship. So you take 3.125 times 1.68, or roughly 2/3, and you'd be at about 5 gold. So about 5 to 5.5 gold per year, roughly, is the actual amount that town market generates on a 100 gold investment. So about a 5% rate of return per year. So in about 20 years, we'll get our money back, and then everything after that's profit. Compare that to a trade post where you pay, like 200 gold. Let's see, are there any that aren't built? Yeah. This one's 242 gold, and it's going to generate about 10 gold a year or so. It's about a 2 to 3% return. Or like the next option might be, maybe if we were to build the small merchant enclave, 100 gold gets us a one base tax income. Again, this is multiplied by some other bonuses, but Nothing's going to come close to that 5% rate of return. It's very, very high. Good investment. In fact, cities themselves are a pretty good investment. I guess we'll spend a little bit more time on this, then I'll break this episode. Like, if I wanted to, if I actually had 800 gold, I could build a city. Can't afford it right now, but if we built a whole new city, we'd have to have room for it in our domain, but we could put it on the same county and then stack our steward here, increase the tax income from multiple holdings in the same county. But, you know, the base tax of a city before any upgrades is 12. So 12 gold base plus the trade zone bonus and trade practice bonus, 25%, would take the annual income of a city to about 15. Does that make sense? 25% of 12. Math isn't working out. I remember hearing somewhere you should never try doing math while recording. Must be something to do with the way that it's stacking that multiplier. I'm not really sure. Anyway, it'd be roughly about 15 gold per year, 15 gold or so, and then 68% increase on top of that, and then if you can stack your steward on top of that, you could get another 42% with a chance for a tithe as well. So even if it was just 15 gold per year on an 800 gold per year investment, you know, 1% of 800 would be 8 gold, so you're getting at least 1%, if not 2% per year. Plus, you can upgrade all the holdings. Plus, I mean, you can see the math still works out. You should definitely build them. I spent a lot of time on that. I don't really know why. So anyway, where do we go? Let's end this war. Just surrender. You're not going to win. You have absolutely no chance whatsoever. Hey, Jamali is pregnant again. Make another genius, woman. I think he's actually going to make me siege down this last holding. Alright, speed 5. I don't usually like to do that, but let's do speed 5. No, I'm ill! Speed 5 is dangerous. Don't die. Somehow the war score went down. Lost control of something in Catalayud. Darn it, he took that back again. And one more assault. We should be able to win this war. And I survived the illness. Good. See, I slowed the game down and I stopped being ill. I think that's just how it works. Alright, second holy war for whatever. We've just won. Another holy war. So 3 more counties to add, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next episode. If you want me to add your name to the game, please follow me on Twitter or like on Facebook, and I will add you as a character. If you have a specific character that you'd like to play, just mention it in a tweet or on the Facebook page, or potentially even in the comments down below. So I look forward to seeing you again soon, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time.